Radio Rahim for Max Boxing with Ricardo Mayorga. Now, Ricardo, the knock on you is that you smoke, you drink, you're foul mouth. What is it that you respect about the game of boxing?
Lo que se ha hablado siempre en la carrera tuya, de lo que ha sido lo negativo de parte tuya, que tú fumas, tú tomas, eres vulgar. ¿Qué parte del deporte de boxeo que es la parte que tú respetas?
Toda. Hay que respetar todo lo que es de boxeo, porque si no hay disciplina no tiene éxito arriba del ring.
He goes, notwithstanding everything you just said, he goes, you gotta have discipline. If I didn't have discipline, I would never become 3-time world champion. So the discipline is the part I respect most.
La manera de ser vulgar, loco y payaso es porque lógicamente cada cabeza es un mundo y cada persona tiene sus cualidades, virtudes buenas y malas.
He goes, the fact that, you know, you say I'm vulgar or that I'm crazy, that I smoke or I drink, doesn't really say anything about it. It's just the fact that's the way I am, and that's how God put me on this earth.
He's been beleaguered with devils, goals. They're all in his head, and his only opponent has been himself. And if we can help him to make an ally out of himself, then he's unbeatable. And that's what we're doing, and I think the Spirit has descended upon us. I mean, those who renew their hope in the Lord, they can soar on wings like eagles, run and not be weary, walk and not be faint. That's Isaiah 39, 40. You know what I mean? So I'm telling you, we there, man. We on our way. Ain't nothing to stop us. Look at me. Ooh, I had to say, ooh, get thee behind me, Satan. This has been the most remarkable press conference in Los Angeles, where the history of all the movies and everything is happening at the Millennium Hotel of the Biltmore. You know what I mean? And we brought all the press here. And the press is entitled to ask the inquisitionary questions. And that's what we want you to do. Well, don't be kind to us, just be truthful. Veracity, the when, the where, the who, and the why. You got to be able to utilize that in your journalistic integrity. So do it, shoot it from the hip. Yes, he lost 3 fights. Yes, he was beleaguered with the devils. Yes, he was a nutcase. Yes, all these things will need a cleansing. When the lepers came to Jesus and he touched them in the Lord, the leprosy left. You know what I mean? You got to understand, he didn't come to save the righteous, he come to save the sinners. And no bigger sinners than us that's right here that's down this stage here. You know what I mean? So now if he's going to cleanse us, then we're going to rise to the occasion.
Now, in the last 8 years, you've won a fight, lost a fight, won a fight, lost a fight. Unfortunately, the fights that you lost were the big fights. I have some bad news. You won your last fight. What's going to change the pattern with Miguel Cotto this time?
Los últimos cuantos años que has tenido, has ganado una, perdido una, has ganado una, perdido una. Tu última pelea ganaste. Ahora, si vamos por el mismo tren, entonces significa que la próxima vas a perder. So, ¿cómo tú piensas romper ese tren?
Ahora que es la etapa final de mi carrera, por eso mismo tomé las cosas con disciplina para retirarme con 2 victorias exitosas.
The change here is I've rededicated myself to this training camp, rededicated myself at the same time, a lot of discipline. I know this is one of my last shots and I want this belt real bad, and I want this win real bad. So the next fight could be against Pacquiao and then I can retire from the game.
What makes you think that you're ready for a fighter the caliber of Pacquiao?
Yo sí, yo soy el único que puedo ganarle a Manny Pacquiao, porque yo sí soy un boxeador que pego fuerte y pego de todos los ángulos, que es lo que a él le falta, que le peguen a otra cosa, sin miedo. Y el filipino es cobarde que le peguen abajo. Yo sí le voy a pegar abajo.
He goes, every fight that's gone in against Pacquiao, he goes, they haven't thrown punches from all angles like I do, number one. Number two, I have balls. Everyone that goes against Pacquiao is scared.
Bob Arab said if you had Mayweather, the fight would be made with Pacquiao within an hour. Is that a fight you can get made?
Yes, it could be. That would be a great thing. And you know what? He's outmaneuvering Mayweather, because Mayweather is a fighter. He is not a politician or a statesman. He's not a man that can fight and sway public opinion. So therefore, Mayweather's inactivity is playing into Manny Pacquiao's activity. And so by his silence gives them a full plate to do whatever they want to do, shape it any way they want. You can do anything with public opinion, you can do nothing without it. So you got to understand that he don't have that type of wherewithal, and he has no one to fight for him to explain and to go out and be able to deal with and to pursue the path of righteousness in the pursuit of excellence. So I know what it is for him, but I love the brother. He's the best fighter in the world. Active or inactive, Mayweather's the best fighter in the world. He does himself harm, just as this guy right behind me, Ricardo Mayorga. They don't have the understanding, you know what I mean? And so they get caught up in the quagmire of indefensible actions. The guy touched his nose. Oh yeah, Mayweather hit me with a right hand. The parking lot guy, and he getting public opinion against this man with what would you call incidental things that means nothing. You know what I mean? But they can all be piled up, and the public opinion goes against him, and you can get a look around, and he be going to jail for spitting on the ground, a violation, you know, whatever it is, and you don't even realize what he's doing. He needs help, and I'm there to help him. But Ricardo, we got an opportunity. With all the devils and the goals and all of the things that are idiosyncrasies that are beleaguering him, we are cleansing them. We are asking the Lord to touch him and have them removed. Make the blind see, the cripple walk. Take away those ghosts that have been haunting him. And now that he has a clear mind, a dedication and a commitment, he will destroy Miguel Cotto, and I will kick Bob Arum's ass.
Thanks, Don. Good luck on Saturday night. Radio Rahim from Max Boxing.